Fuck it. Let's roll down 75. Let me unplug that. Audio might be a little better now. There we go. What's going on, Big Red? Downtown Atlanta, man. Freaking 6:30 in the evening. And it's still bumper to bumper. I don't get it. What's going on, Jeremy? I don't get why the hell the traffic is always bad, man. Regardless of the time. The only time you can come through here is between 2 and 4 in the morning. And you ain't gonna have no issues. Other than 2 and 4 in the morning, man, you're gonna be bumper to bumper out here in Atlanta. It's crazy. It's a rough one, man. It's a rough one. How y'all doing today? What's going on, Irish King? How's the audio and the video? Perfect service, obviously. I'm in downtown Atlanta. Look there, dude. You see that truck? That's a natural gas. You see that box on the back of it? You're starting to see them more and more and more, man. Natural gas, propane, whatever the hell it is that they use, man. Actually, what's going on, Dog Bone? Actually, I've seen quite a few truck stops that have the pumps for natural gas. I don't get what the hype is about Atlanta. It ain't that pretty, in my opinion. It ain't got shit on Cincinnati. When you come up 75 on Cincinnati, you come up over that lip, you drop down over that hill, man.
There's a speed trap ahead.
And all you see is a city in between the two mountains. Beautiful. Got us a cop up here with his blue lights on. Can y'all see that? There you go.
In 600 feet, merge onto I-75 South, I-85 South.
You gonna get me? We taking a chance, boys. We downtown. We ain't supposed to be here today. We trying to save an hour. We ain't want to go around 285. Fuck that. We got the boss lady with us today.
Continue on I-75 South for 7 miles.
I mean, yeah, there's some pretties. You can't really see out there, can you? You just went through there. I'm headed to Rincon, Pope Pooler, whatever you want to call it. Savannah, Georgia, basically. Yeah, just run that right lane up when you've seen for 2 miles that you're losing the right lane. Just keep going and then wonder why we're freaking, backed up. 75 South. I need to get the hell over. Let me get over here. Yeah, it's a nightmare. CNN, TNT, TCM, True TV, Cartoon Network, Boomerang, and TBS. Right there is their headquarters. Right right there. I'm sure that was upside down. Right there is Turner Broadcasting System. Oh, dude, look there, look at there. Illuminati if I ever seen it, dude. Look at that big owl. Big golden owl right there beside Turner Broadcasting. TNT, right? Turner. Ted Turner owns all that, right? Ted Turner and Oprah Winfrey are like this. All right, raise hell. Oh, God, he's touching his phone. I'm freaking 100 yards from somebody, man. I'm doing 2 miles an hour. All right. Those people honking, people. That dude honked at that car for coming over. What the fuck, dude? All right. Right now, there's a lot of liquid petroleum gas trucks. I'm starting to see a lot more of those. Come on, baby. Go on here. A lot more of those pumps, liquid natural gas or liquid propane, or whatever, and trucks running off of them. You know, it's pretty cool, man. What's going on, Brugger Trucking? Hope you're doing all right today. TNT, Ted Turner, right? Turner Network, whatever. Him and Oprah Winfrey, man, they're like this. They've done several public speaking engagements, several public discord, right? And they are publicly admitting to depopulation. Too many people. We need to depopulate, right? All means necessary. It's crazy, dude. Publicly talking about it. They're not even like trying to hide it. And this was years ago. All right. I went to a place called Philmont, New Mexico. Look it up. It's I think it was 48,000 square acres. Maybe completely wrong, but if my memory serves right, 48,000 square acres. It's it was all owned by one man, and he gave it to the Boy Scouts of America. And I went out there and done a 2-week hiking trip. And man, I had the time of my life. It's the prettiest place I've ever been to. Oh my God, it's beautiful. But done a 2-week hike. I think it was right at 200 miles. 180, 190 miles is what I did. But on the way out there on the train, right? Mr. Goddard, Steve Goddard, he explained to me that Ted Turner owns a strip of land. I think it was a half a mile or a mile wide from the Canadian-American border to the Mexican-American border. And there's only a few spots that he don't own. But he almost has a complete strip of land from Canada to Mexico. Privately owned. Imagine putting his own railway in, putting his own interstate in, cutting off the freaking east and west coast, man. He owns, and I'm sure by now he's completed it, but he owns a half a mile or a mile wide strip of land from Canada all the way down to Mexico, man. That's crazy. And this guy is publicly depopulation, man. Him and Oprah Winfrey both. And just look up some Ted Turner. But I don't know why I'm getting on this subject. I just seen the Turner whatever, and it had a big the owl, a big golden owl, right? The Illuminati, the big owl, whatever. He had a big golden owl right beside the TNT. That's wild, dude. Illuminati to the fullest. And he is throwing in their face, man. That's crazy. I'd never noticed that. 75 South Atlanta. Yeah, I know. I see that there's a backup on down south. Yeah. What's going on, Griff? What's up, IH guy? I'm the wind beneath your wings. It's kind of like they got two cities. See? Here's a city, and then we just passed the city earlier. Atlanta's kind of split. I like coming through here, man, especially at nighttime. I hate that 285 bypass. I like coming straight through 75, you know. And there's a shit ton of trucks that come through here. Most people don't, but there's so many trucks that they don't really mess with you. I've never seen a truck pulled over, ever. There's a homeless person up under that bridge. Oh, there's all kinds of homeless people, man. That's horrible, dude. Holy crap. Man. I drove like 3 hours. So I drove 3 hours to Lebanon, 3 hours back at 6. Except for 2 hours getting loaded, unloaded. So that's 8. 5 hours getting loaded again. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hours. And then drove about 15 hours of working. And then been up 10, 12 hours before. I was wore out, man. I was tired as shit. So I just texted my boss and I told him, look, I gotta shut down. I gotta take a nap. I can't hold my eyes open. Any of y'all see Griff in here, man? Griff, he gave me this idea, right? You jog in place. You just bounce your legs, man. You just run in place and you do it for like 20 minutes, man. Don't stop. You'll get a workout in, but it'll get your blood pumping, man. It'll wake you up. Run in place in your truck while you're sitting. It works. You know what I mean? It got me the next truck. There was only like one truck stop. And it was like an hour away from where I was. Once I got real tired, and I just had to keep going, man. I wasn't gonna sleep on the side of the road. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I shut down, man. Slept all day basically. Took me a hell of a nap. And I'm still like 5 hours away from Rincon, so we're gonna get down there and get unloaded. And last time I done this run, I got loaded with watermelons on the way back. Took it to Louisville to a food pantry, and man, that was a nice place there. They got me in and out at both places. At the shipper, in and out.
There's a slowdown ahead.
And then in Louisville, man, I got there like 3 in the morning or something. They come in at like 4, and they had me out of there by like 4:30, dude. And my appointment wasn't until like 10 or 11 in the morning. Hopefully I'll get that watermelon run again. I'm hoping anyway. Service is good. Well, I'm in Atlanta. That's why I got some service. I have Straight Talk, right? When you go to Walmart and you get a Straight Talk SIMS card for your phone, which I had to get, it gives you an option of like 4 different SIMS cards, and one page is green, one page is blue, one page is red, one page is pink, and it's like each SIMS card is programmed to use different towers. AT&T towers, Verizon, T-Mobile, and whatever else, right? Well, I got the Verizon one. Come on, baby. And I got to where I couldn't send a multimedia message. I couldn't pull up my maps while I was on the phone. I couldn't do nothing, man. It was horrible service. And I never could get the updates done to my phone. So I finally got home 2 weekends ago, got the Wi-Fi hooked up, and I updated my phone. And it went through like 37 updates. And then it restarted, it shut the phone off, restarted. And when it come back on, it said T-Mobile. My whole screen was pink, white letters T-Mobile, it powered up. All my apps look different. They're everyone different. My phone, I used to could hit speaker on my phone for the loudspeaker, and then it would have an extra volume button. Now I don't have the extra volume button. I have speaker, but I only have hold now, hold phone call. Extra speaker's not on there. So everything's changed, and I guess they lost the Verizon contract, so when I updated my phone, that's why I couldn't send multimedia messages, nothing, because I hadn't updated it, and it wasn't programmed to do the T-Mobile system. But the system's pretty good, man. I've got better service than what I did have. I used to, didn't have service for like the first 2 hours when I left home, and when I come in, like as soon as I would cross Tennessee line, man, I'd lose service and I wouldn't have it for like 2 hours. Now I got it within 35, 40 minutes, and it's pretty good. And other than that, man, it's great. T-Mobile's pretty good, actually. I can't complain. But I just want to come on here and shoot the shit, man. But I called in on the coach, Trucker's Coach, right? Trucker's Coach TV. He went live the other night, and I ended up calling in. RichieBrothers.com, Richie Brothers Auction. Google it, go to their website, create an account. You don't need nothing. All you need is your email and make a password, dude. That's it. Verify your email and phone number, and that's it, dude. You're done. Then you can watch live auctions, and you can see what trucks has sold for. When a truck sells, it's still up for like 2 weeks, and it shows what it's sold for. So you can go through all the truck, like you can see auctions that are coming up, look at the trucks, how many miles they got on them, how they look, and then go back and look at trucks that sold that are very similar to them to have a rough estimate of what those trucks are going for, right? Anyone can look at this. 2016 Kenworth T680 had the ISX15 Cummins engine in it, with a 13 speed, had 320,000 miles on it, and it sold for 40 grand cash. They were saying I'm lying about that. For one, I didn't buy the truck. It's not mine. I don't even know who bought the truck. It's just a truck that sold, and it shows what it sold for. Why would people call bullshit on there? Go look at it yourself, man. Regarding the rates that we're getting paid, why would I lie about that? You know? What the hell, dude? We've actually lost money. We're not hauling for the same person no more. Tyson bought out the chicken plant, and if you don't have 15 trucks, you can't bid on a contract no more. And 3 or 4 of us went in together, and 3 or 4 companies that had 4 or 5 trucks each, and one of them pulled out at the last minute, man, doubled up with another company and cut them $300 a load and took all the freight.
In half a mile, keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
I'm not running to Eufaula no more, Baker Hill no more, Gaston. I'm not running that no more. We're not running that. We're having to run for another man. He has the contract, all the loads. He's a one-man show. He has one truck, but he has like 30 owner-operators leased onto him with his name on the side of the door. Okay?
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
So when we go pick up chicken at the chicken plant, say we're there for him, under his company name. We're hauling freight for him, and he's taking 5% off the top. And the reason it's so little is because we have our own authority. The guys that's picking up the freight for him that is leased onto him, he's getting 20%. So that's where he's making the money, man. That's where the money's at. Get your own authority. Get your insurance established over 5-10 years. Once you got a history of insurance and it's cheap, lease people on, man, for 20%. They make $6 grand, dude. You got $1,200 a week. That's what? That's $52,000, and then another 10-ish, 10-4, 62-4, 60 grand a year, dude. You're out what? 13 to 15 grand in insurance a year if you're paying the cargo and liability. So I mean, you're bringing home 40 grand and you're not doing nothing. They're doing all the work. The owner operators are making $700, $750 a week per truck. That's a good living, dude. That's a good living. You know what I mean? That's where the money's at. Get your own authority and just lease people on, dude. 20%. Come on over. You know what I mean? But where he's got all these owner operators leased on, he's got a big contract with a lot of freight. We got more freight than we can handle, dude. We got all the freight in the world. And they're slightly lower because we had to take them for he did, for less of a price. Everybody was trying to underbid each other. The real problem is, guess who's been coming in there? Prime and what was the other one? Not Word. Maybe it was Swift. I don't know. I see Prime all the time, man. Like, they're coming in left and right, and they're getting them for $1 a mile. I mean, it's crazy, dude. They're underbidding everybody and taking all the freight, and nobody can afford to make money on them if you don't have 20,000 trucks. If you ain't got 20,000 trucks and your cost of operation is low where you can make money on the $1 a mile, you can't do it. See what I'm saying? But the pay cut that we took is literally pennies on the dollar, pretty much. Like, one of the loads, I've run one of these before, and for the other guy, it was $320, and I'm getting $310, so I'm getting $10 less. You know what I mean? So it ain't that bad. But man, that jet is flying in, dude. Look at that. That some bitch is moving. It don't look like it's moving on camera though. Little guy and a little dog. I heard Coach saying something about the nasty. I've never heard of that before. You've been to their auctions. I've never been to a live auction. That's what my boss said. Ritchie Brothers is probably what we'll go with to get a truck. So that sounds about right, 40 grand. Yeah, man, I mean, that's not, people think like, oh my God, you can't get a 16 truck with less than 500,000 miles for 40 grand. Yeah, you can if you stop going to these lone mountain places. You know what I mean? Yes, you can. Stop buying them off Schneider, off their lease program. You're buying it outright. Your name immediately goes on the title, and it's your truck. The thing is, Ritchie Brothers now does their own financing, dude. That's the good thing. If you have decent enough credit or have bought them before, you don't have to put anything down. Zero down. And then you can choose the payments once a month, once every 3, once every 6 months, once a year if you want. They'll do whatever you want, man. It is crazy. And the interest rates start at 3.9%. So it's not like they don't have good rates, because they do. Thing is, the reason you can get some good deals. I did.
In 1,000 feet, keep left to stay on I-75 South.
Until recently, I always thought auctions is where you go to buy junk that you plan on completely flipping and fixing up. See what I'm saying? It's not the case anymore. For example, how many owner-operators or lease operators do you know that went and got a truck last year and failed already, and they lost the truck, and now they're a company driver, or they're leasing somewhere else, you know, whatever the case may be. Last year, the market was crazy. People jumped in, had that $758.
Keep left to stay on I-75 South.
$800 a week truck payment. Thought that they could make it, and they could if the market held. But
Continue on I-75 South for 60 miles.
Thank God it said 60 miles, so I ain't got to hear that damn GPS no more. Market didn't hold. It was an abnormal market. Their cost of operation was way up here. The market come back down. They couldn't make no money. They lost their ass, right? Just like when I went to the CDL school, I got my car repossessed. I owed $9 grand for it. And they sold it at auction, no minimum. They got $2 grand out of it. The other $7 grand went on my record. Same thing with these trucks. Some have minimums. I seen one the other day for the first time on Ritchie Brothers that had a minimum, and it was $22,000 as the minimum. But a lot of them are no minimum. If there's nobody else there, and the thing is, it'll show the truck, I don't know, a month before the auction, 2 weeks or a month before the auction, and you can place a bid on it in $100 increments. You can place bids on it, just like eBay, right? But the day of the sale, that truck has a 5-minute window. It's the live auction, 5-minute window. All the bids have been placed up till then. It starts at that, and whoever bids during that 5 minutes, that's it. It's done. If nobody's looking at, you got to think they have 20,000 pieces of equipment to go through in 2 days, man. They're pushing these trucks, just boom, 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 boom. You can find a truck that only you are looking at, and you can get it for little to nothing. But these people get these trucks repoed. They sell them at these auctions. The difference goes on the business credit, whatever. And if they don't pay it off, if they file bankruptcy or don't pay whatever the difference was that they owed on the truck, these places that sell these trucks have insurance to cover their ass, right? So you can actually get a decent truck that's not ragged out at an auction for a good price because somebody got over their head, couldn't make it, and got the truck repoed. So there's lemons in everything, don't get me wrong, but there is actually some good trucks out there for sale, man. That's not just ragged out and somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes and sell you a piece of crap, right? I thought that's all auctions was, but it's not. And if that's all it was, man, how could a place stay in business for 60, 70, 80 years and be one of the best known people? Nobody would go and buy their equipment no more if it was all junk. You see what I'm saying? Good thing about Ritchie Brothers is if you get approved for their credit, financial credit, you can take that money and buy a truck anywhere, on any website, a private sale. Like if I own this truck and wanted to sell it to you, you could use their money for that. You can go to a truck, a dealership, you can use their money for whatever, dude. IronPlanet.com is like their sister company. They have so much detail. They have like 125 or 150 pictures for every truck. 25 of the engine, 25 of the frame, 25 for the undercarriage, 25 for the inside of the truck, right? They have videos of the blow-by. has recapper virgin on it, the size of the drums, the thickness in between the pad and the drum on every single tire. IronPlanet.com has so much information on every single truck, even oil analysis samples on every single truck. It's all listed, dude, right there before it even sells. And on their website, they have a lot of trucks that are like buy now. It's going to go up for auction, but it has a buy now price. And about 9 times out of 10, it goes for about half of the buy now price. You know what I mean? But you can also make a high offer, and they might take it before the auction even starts. If they want 60 grand, you off from 40. They might sell it to you right there before the auction even starts, man. IronPlanet.com is a good website to look at to get an idea of what trucks are selling for. And if you get approved for credit through Ritchie Brothers, you can use that money to buy that truck right there. Iron Planet has a thing called Ironclad Assurance. I've not looked into the details of that. I think it's basically saying, hey, you're good for 6 months on this truck. Something like that. I've not looked into it. And a lot of them that have 250, 300,000 miles, they still have warranty left on them. You know what I mean? So there's some good deals out there, man. There's some good trucks to be bought. People's losing their ass left and right. All kinds of people jumped into the game last year. They're losing their ass. They're selling everything they got now. They're liquidating everything. And man, this winter, next February, right before tax season, freight won't be as good as it is right now, which it ain't even good now. So trucks will be going for pennies on the dollar before taxes next year. If a man can have 10 or 15 grand January or February, you can get a hell of a truck, man. A hell of a truck for pennies on the dollar. Mark it down. That Garmin is like, I ain't got a Garmin, man. It's my phone. That's why it's so loud. It's my phone. I ain't got a GPS at all. I just use my phone. You run dry box? No, I run reefer chicken. Where you in, ATL? Yeah, I just went to Atlanta, man. Truck, right? Paid off over 4 years. That's $10,000 a year plus the interest, 10% interest. You know, you're looking at $1,100 a year. All right. So that's $1,100 a month for 10 months, and then you tell them, look, for June and July, I don't want to make a payment. I want to take June and July so I can go home, rest, and then go on a vacation for a month with my family a year. So 10 months out of the year, you're making it, because you can make payments however you want at Ritchie Brothers, right? So 2 months out of the year, or you can just make one payment a year if you want, right? Oh, and you don't have to make a, if you get a truck to Ritchie Brothers or Iron Planet, you don't have to make a payment for the first 120 days. So 4 months, you ain't got to make a payment at all. Hell yeah, dude. But, so 10% interest on $1,000, that's $1,100. So that's $110 for 10 months, right? And then take 2 months off. It's $1,100 a month for 10 months. $250. 10 Kenworth with 3,000, 25 up. 1,000 salary, so you're at $1,275. 25 a week for bobtail insurance, so $1,300. You lease on, they're taking care of cargo and liability. So $1,300. Fuel, say $1,500. So you're looking at $2,800. So there's paying yourself, truck payment, and fuel. Say you put $200 a week up for maintenance. No, you need to put more than that. $32 a week. Put $500 up. Maintenance. Just say $3,500, man. That's everything in, dude. Truck payment, maintenance, bobtail insurance, paying yourself $1,000, $500 to maintenance, and then an extra $300 to throw in there for whatever else, right? I'm sure I'm not adding some. I'm just doing this shit off the top of my head, right? But you make $1,000 a day gross, right? 5 days a week. Take 2 days off each weekend, man. It's $5 grand. You got $1,500 put in the bank. go ahead and critique me. I'm sure my numbers ain't right at all. These are just rough numbers off the top of my head. I can't read that, man. Start saving y'all's money, man. Stack up that bread. Put $100 a week up. Right, we blow money, man. We go to Denny's and we get a big steak meal, you know, 20 bucks whenever we eat out. Go get you a cooler. Buy you some sandwich meat. Buy any sausages, potted meat, get you some cheese and bread, bag of chips. Right? And let's save money, man. Put up $100 a week. Alright? $400 a month. What is it? July? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It's 8 months. 8, 16, 24, 32, $3,200 by March when you get your taxes. Say you get back $5,000, you'll have $8,000 to put up, right? Put 4 down on a truck, and 5 for maintenance, which is not enough. You need 20 no matter what, don't get me wrong. In my situation, I'm going to have credit accounts for maintenance, for repairs, for shop, for fuel, for everything. So I don't need that 20 grand. It'd be nice as hell to have that 20 grand. And I'm going to have damn close to it. So I'm going to be good regardless. Anything can happen, man. You can go belly up, lose your ass. Don't get me wrong. You know? And the bottom might fall out of everything, son, and I not end up doing it. Don't get me wrong. Nothing's finalized. That's my plan, though. Get the truck. On this dedicated freight. Paying myself $1,000 a week. Trying like hell to put up at least $1,500. At least a week to the business. Keep it moving, man. Keep it pushing. Alright, y'all. I gotta hop off here. The dog's asleep in the back. I don't know if you can see her back there. Oh no, don't tell me my thing broke. Oh no. Okay. Woo! It just come off. It didn't break. I thought it broke. Sky Brother, International Harbor. International Harvester. Is that why it's IH? Is that what you're calling yourself? IH. Yeah, man, y'all go on Ritchie Brothers, go on ironplaner.com. Look at these trucks. Look what they're selling for. You can see the price, dude. There's some damn good deals out there. Yeah,
There's a speed trap ahead.
Only going to get better. There's only going to be more trucks for sale, and the market's going to dry up over the winter. And they're going to be going for cheap, dude. They're going to be going for cheap. That's when you want to buy in. You never want to buy in or jump in or invest in to any business. Investment when the market's high. You want to jump in at the lowest. That way all your cost is as low as possible, and then when it picks up, you can make a damn good living, right? And then if it bottoms back out, you still make a good living because you jumped in when it was low. You got a $250 a week truck payment instead of $750, $800 a week truck payment. See what I'm saying? Jump in when it's low, man. Everybody's looking at the industry as, oh God, it's falling apart. People selling left and right, whatnot. Yeah. Give it some more time, man. Let it bottom out. That's when you want to jump in. That's the way I look at it. I'm sure I'm a dumbass. I admit that. You know what I mean? I know very little about this industry. Been out here over 2 years, but still know very little. But I know with somebody like my boss helping me, coaching me. He's my trucker coach. Shit. You know? And technically, I guess you could say have him in my back pocket, you know, financially. I believe I'll be alright, especially with my work ethic. I believe I'll be alright. If I can find a decent truck that'll hold itself together for the first year or two, no major breakdowns, I believe I'll be alright. Never know, though. Conspiracy talk. No, I was earlier, though. Past the TNT headquarters, and they had a big gold owl outside, man. The Illuminati symbol. Big golden owl, dude. Go back and look at it. I don't know. get on down the road, man. I gotta stop and get me a bite to eat. I'm gonna need fuel. I'm at a half a tank. We'll see. I think there's only like 2 Loves along the way. If I ain't got enough to make it all the way down there and back to the next one on the way back, then I need to start and get something. As bad as I hate to, because I'm heavy. Man, that's a nice bike. All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. We only die once. We live every day, man. Make the most of it. Do whatever it is in this world that you want to do. The money will eventually come. Y'all have a good one. Be good or be good at it. Is that right? Keep it between them ditches.